Hello YouTubers, if you're looking for a portable Bluetooth speaker that's easy on the budget, easy to carry around and easy to use, then the Bluant X1 might be the one you're looking for. This is the Bluant X1 portable Bluetooth speaker. I've been looking for a little speaker like this that I can connect to my phone and then leave my phone in one spot and walk around the house and, do things in the kitchen, do things in the bedroom, do things in the garden even, and just take the little speaker with me and not have to take my phone with me everywhere when I want to listen to music and podcasts and stuff. And this is the one that I ended up choosing. I actually cashed in some Flybuys points and got this for myself for free, which is always great. I do love my Flybuys points, but watch the rest of my video, and if you think that this is something that's going to work for you, have a look down in the description because I'll put some links on where you could score one for yourself. The first thing I noticed was how well it was packed. I think when a product is packed really well in a nice little box, nice and secure on the inside, I think that's a sign that the company cares for their product and therefore cares about their customers. That's just what I think. Inside the box you get the speaker, a little instruction book, an auxiliary cable so you can connect it up to big speakers, and the charging cable, which is standard Bluetooth on one end, which is standard Bluetooth on one end, and which is standard YouTube. Let's try that again. Take 59. And the charging cable, which is standard USB on one end and micro USB on the other end. Yes! Pairing the speaker with my phone was really easy. I didn't even have to read the instructions to be able to do it. I haven't read the instructions. I just wanted to see how easy it is to set up and see if I can do it without even looking at the instructions. Bluetooth. It's searching. Bluant. Pairing. Pair with Bluetooth and
connected.
Wow, how easy was that? So after you've paired it, let's listen to some music. The on-off switch is on the back, right there. You just press it and hold it a little bit.
Bluetooth. Connected.
It'll flash to show it's connecting to the Bluetooth device. And there were 4 lights along there. Those are your power lights. 100% is 4 lights. Each light is 25% of how much the speaker is charged. So you always know how much charge you've got before you're about to go out. The first time I turned it on, I thought that's a really weird sound.
Bluetooth.
I thought that's
connected.
That's a strange kind of sound to have. I wasn't expecting it. And then later on, I realized that the Bluant is 100% Australian owned and designed, which I didn't know. And then I went, oh, duh, that was a didgeridoo sound. It all makes sense now. So let's play some music. We turn it on.
Bluetooth. Connected.
It's connected. We go to our music source, which for me at the moment is my laptop, and we press play on the laptop. And it's as simple as that. Now, what you just saw is the only problem I have found with this speaker. Did you hear how loud it was when it turned on? And I've gone through all the information and I've looked at all my settings in the phone, and it's nothing to do with any of my devices. It's the way the Bluant is set up. When you turn it off, it automatically defaults back to 50% volume. So when you turn it on next time, it turns on really loud, which I think is bloody stupid. But that's how it is, and once you know it's there, you just get yourself ready with your finger on the button. Okay, so back to playing music. To play music, you just press the play button. Volume down, volume up. If you want to skip a song, if you want to pause a song, let's pause it first. You press the play button once to pause it, and then you press it again to make it play again. If you want to skip a song, press and hold. Except I don't have a song to skip to. Okay, so in theory, if you want to skip a song forward, you press and hold the plus sign, and if you want to go back a song, you press and hold the minus sign. I've only got this one little bit of music on my laptop, so that's why it wouldn't skip a song. Okay. And the only other thing I can tell you is about turning it off. So when you want to turn it off, you just turn it off at the button on the back.
Powering down.
Powering down. It really is simple. So if you're a bit like me and you struggle a little bit with the technology, yeah, I found it super easy to use. Right, so let's look at the bits and bobs about it. Now look, I'm not going to get too technical about specky stuff. If you like all of that details and watts, like it's a 14 watt, but honestly I don't even know what a watt is. What a watt is. If you know what a watt is and you want to know more about this what's what, have a look down in the description. I'll put a link to the Blue Ant website and you can have a look at all the techie specs down there. But for people like me and you just want to know how to use it and what it does, I'm going to keep going. Okay, so charging it up, you need your charging cable. The big USB goes into either your laptop or one of these plugs. So many devices these days are now coming with a USB instead of your PowerPoint, and I don't know why they're making it like that. That's just the way things are going. So you just plug that in, and the other end, the little end, goes into your Blue Ant. Charging stuff is in the back behind this little cover. It's a really snug fit. There is the port for the micro USB and also the port for the auxiliary cable if you want to connect it up to a bigger speaker. The reason this is such a snug fit is because the Blue Ant is splash proof. This means you can use it beside the kitchen sink, or you can take it in the shower with you, or you can sit by the pool, and if it gets splashed with water, it won't die, basically. Don't submerge it in water. You can't put it underwater, it won't work, it will die. But if it just gets splashed, then that's fine. The information says that it takes about 3 hours to charge it fully using a power source. If you're going to charge it from your laptop, it'll take a bit longer, and you will get about 10 hours playtime out of it. Now, that also depends on what you're listening to. So if you're listening to something that's very low noise, like perhaps a podcast where they're just talking, you're probably going to get a lot more playtime out of it. Whereas if you're listening to something with lots of noise, lots of bass, lots of singing, it's going to chew up the power a bit more. When you've got the Ant paired to your phone, you can receive phone calls. You just press the play button to answer a call. You press the play button again to hang up a call, and if you don't want to answer the call, you press it twice, and the volume buttons work the same. So you can talk on the phone using this, and it also works with Siri and Google if you use those things. Once you've got it connected to your phone, you just do whatever you would normally do to use Siri, and I don't know Siri personally, I don't use her stuff. So if you've got a Siri or a Google, I'm sure you'll be able to work that out. And another really cool thing it does is you can wirelessly connect it to another one. So you could have one speaker on one side of the room and one on the other side of the room for the full stereo effect. The Blue Ant X1 comes in blue, red and black, and I kind of wish I'd bought the black one, but because it's a Blue Ant, I couldn't help myself. I had to buy the blue one. I just thought it made more sense. It weighs 400 grams and it's 11 centimeters by 8 centimeters. So it's about the size of a squat, about the size and weight of a squat tin of soup. And the little hanging hook, it's not big enough to fit over your wrist, but you can hook it on a finger if you're going somewhere and still use your hands to carry other things. Or like me, you can hang it on doorknobs or hooks in the kitchen and on anything else that you can find to hang it on. One thing to look out for is, depending on where it's sitting and how you use these buttons, for me, I noticed I was putting my hand around it to turn, to press the play button, okay? And by doing that, I was accidentally pressing the off button. So that's just a personal use thing. You sort of learn to not do that after you've turned it off a couple of times, because it's really inconvenient. But if you turn it off, you just turn it back on again and it connects back up and carries on from where it was. So there we go. That is my non-techie review of the Blue Ant X1 portable Bluetooth speaker. I like it. I have, apart from that one really annoying thing about it turning on at 50% volume every time, apart from that, I really like it. I've been using it a lot since I got it a week ago. It's handy to carry around. It's nice and solid. I mean, I'm not worried that if I drop it, it's going to break or anything like that. I feel pretty confident that it's solid, and it's got good sound. It's easy to use, easy to connect up. And until next time, and I'll see you next time at Home with Karen.